We're gonna fix this image up a little bit. I'm gonna take my Africa Cine preset. First thing we're gonna do is apply a crop, and we're going to go to 4:3 and bring this down so his nose is around this line. Next is we need to reintroduce some contrast. First, I'm gonna lift up the blacks and pull down the shadows a little bit. Reduce the whites, increase our exposure just a touch. Increase contrast here. We're gonna remove some clarity, gonna bring that back a little bit. Texture and dehaze, maybe just a little. Vibrancy up a touch. There's a lot of glare. A polarizing filter would have been great here to reduce some of that. Let's jump to the tone curve. We're gonna bring this up a little bit and crush those blacks, not too much. The main thing we're gonna do is pull this down to reintroduce some contrast. We're going for a classic S curve. I'm gonna taper off the top end there. I'm holding Option just to move these around a little bit. Next, we're jumping to calibration. I know that I want to change the greens just a little bit, not all the way, because it doesn't go too nice. Increase the saturation, but blues, I really do want to saturate a fair bit. I'm gonna jump to our color mixer. I want to make the colors more cohesive, except for green. I want green to stand out. I think around 6 will do. Oranges I'm going to bring back to center just a little bit. And our yellows I'm going to bring back just a touch. I noticed some blue on his nose that I'm going to desaturate in both our aqua and our blue and bring down that luminance value. We can brighten up his eyes a little later. Let's do some masking. We have a background mask that's already applied from our preset that we're going to bring down a little bit, and we're going to also select our subject and intersect with a linear gradient. I want to bring down the exposure here. We are going to create a new linear gradient to remove our focus from this ground down here, bring down the exposure, and now create a radial gradient glowing from this section up the top here. Let's increase our brightness, warm this up a little, and subtract some dehaze. We're going to create a new brush just on his eye, and we will increase our exposure. And now we're going to jump to detail and change our sharpening to just the edges of things, which is around there. One last thing, we don't need generative AI. We're going to remove this green leaf down here. Let's have a look at our before and our after.